Thank you for clicking on this video, and I gotta get it out of the way. Now, the reason I am fighting AI is simply because I need to finish my first time clear of some of the solo battles for my hourglasses, because I wanted to open up some of them juicy packs. Well, let's deal with this deck. It's a fairly well-rounded deck that's pretty quick to deal damage and has lots of healing potential. The cool thing is this deck has the potential to heal 40 from 2 potions, 60 from 2 Pokemon Centers, 100 from 2 Ericas for 200 total. Any grass deck can do this. The one-trick pony for this deck is the 2 Irida, who heal for 80 with the potential to heal even more. Added for extra measure as a single giant cape, bringing the total HP recovery amount potential to 300 and potentially more if Irida is timed right. Now that all sounds impressive, but there's something to consider. Because of the Pokemon used have very low overall HP, some EX Pokemon, maybe some non-EX Pokemon will straight up one-shot you. There's nothing to heal if it's knocked out, so this deck isn't perfect and it's just for fun, like all games are. I'm not a pro, and this isn't some meta deck. I just like Leafeon, and it's a nostalgic Pokemon for me growing up through the Ruby and Sapphire through Emerald into Diamond and Pearl era. And I wanted a deck that could really make use of Leafeon. You know, it's a classic Pokemon evolution for me. I miss Diamond and Pearl, and I remember that Leafeon starter deck, so I'm kind of playing my version of that. I also have a few tips to give, so you can be a little bit more successful when using this deck. Tip 1. Before you battle, make sure the only energy type selected is water. You don't need grass, and it just becomes a pinch point. It will constantly try to give you grass energy when you edit the deck, so be aware. Change it back to water. You don't need grass energy. Your Leafeon is going to be constantly making the grass energy for you anyways. Don't waste your time on that. And it causes weird issues sometimes. I've noticed having like grass, I've tried to run it in there, it just constantly causes me problems, so I just stick to only water, which is kind of strange for a grass Pokemon deck, but it's just the way it operates. Tip number 2, Celebi is a closer. If he is out first, he's probably gonna get knocked out, or you're gonna lose because you're setting yourself back a turn. Because without Leafeon, Celebi can't even attack because it can't get a leaf energy, and its attack requires a single leaf energy. So without that leaf energy, it can't attack, and it's kind of just sitting out there waiting to die. And it doesn't really have a whole lot of HP, so maybe consider doing everything in your power not to set it out first. Tip number 3, this is a very important one. If you're a tryhard, don't use this deck. This deck it's not gonna work. I'm sorry to tell you. This deck is for fun. It's a virtual collectible card game, not an esport league. Sorry to tell you that. I'm just having fun and playing some mid decks, and you know, it's pretty functional too, but it's probably not the most competitive, so keep that in mind. Now for the final tip, tip number 4. Most important tip of all, please like and subscribe. If I have to hear it while watching other YouTubers, so do you. You don't actually gotta do that. This is just like a test. I'm using this whole channel anyway to get used to hearing my own voice, stuff like that. A little bit of self-improvement here, trying to come out of my own shell. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll let the rest of this video play out without me, and you can watch how I utilize this deck, and I hope you find success and have a wonderful day. Also, I would like to apologize for being a little bit awkward. I'm going to be working on that. Kind of not used to this, but I'm working on it, and I'm kind of doing this off of a phone because that's the only way I have to do it, so cut me a little bit of slack. Anyways, thank you. Peace.